What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you do your hobbying, painting, building, whatever it is you're doing hobby-wise. Or you could be doing other stuff, but that's fine. Anyway, let's get started. But before we do, make sure you got your glues, your brushes, your paints, everything you need. Tea, coffee, whatever. I got tea tonight. I know it's night time. Yes. And I've got this fighting pit to get going on. You know, I've done a lot of it. It's taken a long time though, so you know, I've got to put in a good session on it to help me along. So let's go. Now I'm not sure whether I painted the little bone things in Ushabti bone or in Jackbone. Not entirely sure. Ushabti bone seems to be a bit lighter. I would say Jackbone was the big ones and Ushabti bone was the little ones. So I'm going to go with Ushabti bone. Well, I might just pop this onto my paint shaker for a bit. I can sort it up. Oop. Do excuse me. I've got a paint shaker for my birthday, and I'm just trying to. There we go. There we go. Just gonna shake this paint pot up. Alrighty. So there's quite a bit of bone fencing to complete. There. So I've shook it up a bit. So we'll get some of that out on the old palette here. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, put that in there. Nice blob in there. And I think I'm going to put some drying retarder in. A couple of drops of that. A couple of drops of airbrush thinner to 4 drops. So, quite a bit. That's good. This will enable me to do a fair bit. So I just want to get a session in tonight, just so that I can get another chunk of my fighting pit done. Because I've got some crazy projects in the pipeline now. I've got some D&D board games. You know, the old, like, the Ravenloft one and the Legend of Dritz, all that. I've got that coming up. And they're all going to be projects unto themselves, you see. They're all going to be like... some of them... Oh, the Ravenloft one has got miniatures that need... some of the miniatures need stripping. Only a couple of them. It's, you know, it's fine. It's not like many of them or anything. But popping that on there, it's not looking much like it. That's looking more like the big ones to me. Right. Maybe we could paint that one in the same colour. I've got it there now, you know, it's seems an awful shame to let it go. Anyway, yes, so I've got those board games coming. I've got toy car restorations coming. I've got all manner of stuff, you know. There we are. I'll just paint the other side of that one. Yeah, I suppose I should have done a little test one beforehand on this one. But if it's not that colour, then I do wonder, is it Wraithbone? Because I know the skulls, it's not the brain matter beige that the skulls are painted in. I know that because I did that last night. I did all the skulls. So basically, I just need to get to a stage, right? I'll just do a little bit of tidy, and then I'll do what do you call it? An all over wash. Let's just do just a couple at random here. Oh, I watched the new Roadhouse movie today, expecting it to be awful. It was actually pretty good. Nice nod to the original, a nice homage to it. You know, I think they treated the original with respect. It had lots of action in it. Explosions, fighting, you know, all this kind of thing, and yeah, that's what I want in a movie. That's what I want in a movie. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with it. When I started watching the trailer, I just watched the trailer for. I wanted to hate it, but I don't. Very good movie. It's not a classic by any stretch of the imagination, but that's pretty good. Pretty good. Seen a lot worse in my time. A lot worse. Right, I've got to put this up at all kind of weird angles here. Now I've got to hunt for what colour I painted the other little ones. That's going to be strange. Strange because I don't know. Very, very odd. But yeah, looking forward to doing the board games because it means I get to sort them out as well. I mean, my Castle Ravenloft one has been sorted. My friend sorted out all the components of that. I mean, I knew it was all there anyway, but he re-sorted it out since I've been moved. So, just got to strip some of the miniatures. I'll strip them, I'll wash them all off, as I will all of the other ones anyway, before I start to paint. Okay, it must be Wraithbone then. Must be that one. Must be that one. Well, I'm going to chance that it is Wraithbone. Yeah, and I'm going to put that one in to get ready for the shake of it. So I got this paint shaker. Actually, I'll wait till I've finished. I got this paint shaker for my birthday, yeah. And I'm really impressed with it because I can put any sort of shape bottle on it. It's really good. Right, so let's try again with that one, shall we? Right. I'll put that one in there. Okay, now we'll go for the drying retarder. 2 drops of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of thinners. I mean, we're not putting it in the airbrush. If I had my time again with this model, I would have airbrushed all the bone colour first, because really the I stupidly did the stonework first, thinking that was going to be like, oh, it's the biggest area. But I mean, really, it would have been far easier to get the fencing done. Hey, you live and learn, right? So, Wraithbone. Okay. That's looking more like the colour it was on the other side, or previously. That looks more like it. Better is. I think the hardest part will be to do the rope at the end on this. I mean, I am looking forward to just putting the grass and blood stains on the ground. That will be good. Yeah, because this is a bit lighter. Still, it's still it's still different from the skull colour, which was some brain matter beige. I'm going to put some Agrax shade over all of this. The wood, the bone. And then I'm going to come in with some highlights. Do the odd highlight here and there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, yeah, enjoyed the movie Roadhouse. It was good. We've cancelled our Netflix and we've gone for Amazon Prime for a little bit. There doesn't seem to be much on Netflix these days, so we just cancelled our subscription to that. And all the good series they seem to cancel anyway. That's true with all of them, but they seem to cancel the good series and leave the rubbish on there. I don't want to watch rubbish. Don't want to watch it. So yesterday, at the point of filming this, yesterday was the day. Yesterday was my birthday. And yesterday was also the day I put up my thoughts on mini wargaming video. As I said in the video, it's a video I've been wanting to make for a while, but it's also one I've not wanted to make, if you know what I mean. So I knew it would have differing effect upon my viewers, but at the same time, I've got to that stage in life where I'll just speak my truth now. And that's my beliefs. If people don't like it, well, too bad. That is my beliefs, and I'm entitled to them. End of the day, I mean, it's not like I was really ragging on them. But that's the point of the series, though, just to give my view on certain things. And, that's my view. I'm not going to make it up. I mean, that's not to say my view won't change in the future either. And this is true of anything. I'm not one of these people that, it's set in stone once I've once I say I like something or dislike something. That doesn't mean that that's always the case, Opinions can change. Things can change for the better or worse. Hopefully they will. I look forward to that. Then we live in a golden era of miniature wargaming, because we're all pretty spoiled with content these days. I think there's so much really cool content out there for every game you can think of as well. For every game you can think of. And that's cool. Yeah, I'm 53 now, for goodness sake. You can't speak your truth at 53, and you're never gonna. Never gonna. And you know what? I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay with it. You know, I spent a lot of my life trying to please other people. You know, or I should say this or do that. And I'm not going to do it now just to please, you know, the masses. If I think a certain way about something, I will say it, and that is it. Generally speaking, I think I'm an okay guy. I don't cause offence to anybody, not on purpose anyway. It would never be my intention to offend. But then, people also forget I have a condition. And that condition affects my frontal lobe, which helps me speak the truth. I have many different techniques to stop me getting into trouble, because I'm too brutally honest with things. It's a fact. I write things down during a conversation. What are you writing down? Oh, my response. Then I can read it back, and then before I speak it. But that depends on the situation. That's the sort of thing that's easily doable. Say during a Teams meeting or something of that nature. And I find that very helpful, actually. A great tool. Or instead of butting in, I'll just write it down. Because if I don't butt in, I'll forget what I want to say. That could come across as rude, and I certainly don't want to do that. It's not my intention either. So, you know. And the other thing is, of course, I get sensory overload with things, which can cause me to have differing opinions on various topics. So, you know, it's a neurodiversity thing, so got to be aware of it, especially in your workplace. Like, say, PowerPoints with far too much information on. I get sensory overload. It's too much. I'm not interested. Too much detail. Can't concentrate on it. I just like the simple things in life. They're the best for me. So everybody's different, you see. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I know everyone's different. Difficult to do in this light. I'll be truthful with you. I know I've got it on its side at the moment here, look, and yeah, it's not the easiest, but this lighting doesn't help. See if I've got all the nooks and crannies. Fascinating, these 3D printed models. I was missing one of the sliding gates on this model that go into the entrance. I'll show you in a bit. So I contacted the company, and they were good enough to send me out one. I mean, I had one, but there should have been two. So I would definitely use them again, because they're a good company. They sort their customers out, you know. I'm talking about the gate that goes into that bit. Specifically that. I only had one originally, and they sent me another one, so I've got two now, which is awesome. Right then, so I've painted that. I hate painting the other side, the inner side. It's not easy to get to get to. Next week, I'm hoping to go to the Tank Museum. Changing the subject. I would have done it this week, but my daughter and brother-in-law are up for the weekend, and we had a great time. You know, fantastic. My brother-in-law certainly enjoyed himself. We went out, we had a good time, celebrated my birthday. You know, it was all real good. And a good time myself. I went to a different bar. It's called the Pitchside. It's literally the football ground pitchside bar, but anybody can go to it. So really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was live music and a guy called Scott Phillips. He sings and plays in a band called the Sweet Black Angels, and I've seen them before at a music festival, and I've seen him at a different venue actually, just down the road, performing, you know, on his own, the acoustics and like guitar and singing and stuff. He's really, really good. Good voice, good player, you know. All round good music entertainment. Okay, just trying to get the last on this section here. I can hide a lot of stuff with blood splatter, so I'm not overly worried about neatness on this one. Like I say, if I had my time over again, I would have done it differently. Alright, we're nearly there actually. It's not a whole, well, saying that, there's quite a bit to do. I was going to say there's not a whole load to do, but there is quite a bit to do, so forget I said that. Oh, I think it's time for me to have a sip of tea anyway. Introducing this episode, this week's sponsor, British Tea. British Builders Tea. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Right. These spikes hurt. You lean on them to get inside, you know. Typical. So, and once this is done, it'll be a case of doing rack off flesh. Now that is going to be a pain in the butt. I think I'll put the rack off flesh on first for the rope. Then I'll wash it in a correct surf shade. I think that's going to be the way. That's going to be the way I do it. And then I'll go around and do loads of highlights. So there's going to be loads of highlights, which is fine. And these posters, I think I'm going to do these. No, I'll do these in Wraithbone as well, I think. They're clearly made from a bone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's not an easy one as well because it's got like a groove in it that the gate slides into. So all these places not easy to get to. It's, yeah, not making it easy. There. Done one of the posts. The gate holds the gates on. Do the next one. Do this one. I went into a shop today. It's called the Factory Shop, the original Factory Shop. They sell, yeah, if anybody that knows that particular branch, that particular franchise, you know what they sell. A little bit of garden stuff, a bit of clothes, a bit of homeware, you know, a couple of toys, you know, it's that kind of thing. And I was looking at their garden solar lights. They've got some really nice ones, so I'm going to be really sorting that out. Probably payday, get some new lights, because I think each year, particularly with solar lights, garden solar lights, they tend not to last too long, and need replacing. You know, that's fine. So, although some of the ones I got from last year are still going, a lot of them aren't. And that's okay. We'll just replace those. It's fine. And my brother-in-law, he got me a set of books, Spectre Morse books, complete set. I was like, oh yeah, because I used to have them, and then I didn't. So that's another story. But I never got to read them. Now I can read them. I'm reading a sort of murder mystery thing at the moment. So once that's done, I'll head on over and start reading my Inspector Morse books. That'll be good. I want to get this right because this is going to form a big scene in my D&D campaign. Or I should say campaigns. So I've had such fun in a fighting arena when I played Talis Lanta. I want to capture that. Let's see if it's doable on the solo front. Well, I went into my local game shop today, see if they've got a certain alien book, Building Better Worlds, and they didn't need to sold out, but they have ordered it already to get some more stock of that. And they said, "Do you want us to put one back for you?" I said, "Oh yes, please do that." So at least I know I'll be having that one when it arrives. Thank you. I do enjoy the Alien. I think Alien is probably my favourite sci-fi RPG. It just oozes quality. I had the same feelings of impressiveness, is that even a word, when I first read through the core rulebook that I did when I first read through the Congo wargame rulebook. It's just oozed professional, awesome quality. It oozed quality. That's all I can say. It oozed quality. So my wife is away well, not away. She's just around the corner actually. She's in one of her like our club she belongs to here. They get together and have a natter, and yeah, really good. It's been really good for her. Impressed our daughter as well when she came up. She was like, "Oh right." She didn't realise she had so much going on. I don't think she realised her mum was so popular here. Because she is. And it's nice. She's popular for herself, and not her mum. She always felt like she lived in her mum's shadow when we lived in Plymouth, and I get that. Her mum was quite well known around the city. Yeah, it's quite a reputation. Just that everybody knew her. Like, you know, she's was the type of person everybody knew. She used to like going out and going to places, and she knew everybody as well. Knew all about them. Right. It was like when my wife was out in the streets of Plymouth, whenever she was stopped like by someone she knew, the first thing they would say is, "How's your mum?" Not "How are you?" Well, she doesn't have that here. And that's good. It's nice to see. I mean, I'm fitting in my own way, you know. And it's not, you know, I tried for town council, didn't I? I didn't get that, so that's obviously not the route, not the way I'm going to accomplish whatever it is I'm going to accomplish. It's not going to be that route. That's fine. I feel it's going to be more my channel. I don't think it'll be this channel. I think it'll be the A Werewolf in Seaton channel, most likely. I watched a level 42 DVD. So I bought one. I thought I fancy going to a level 42 concert. So I bought a DVD. And my wife and I watched it. I'm mostly me, but my wife was listening. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I like level 42. I never really appreciated them back in the day. You know, I wished I did. I was quite blinkered when I was younger. I was into heavy metal. Nothing existed outside of heavy metal, you know. So many good musicians and songs out there. It's and bands, you know. It's just like, you know, you're missing out on life. I think a lot of young people suffer with that. This is quite a tedious task. This is perfect for this type of video, though, you know. This on the bench video or paint along a video lends itself perfectly to this type of task. It really is tedious. But it is going to be really rewarding once it's done, though, I feel. Oops. Just trying to get it. There we go. That is one thing, it will stay on its side with this shape. I can just lean it on its side and paint. I'm going to be painting more in the daytime eventually. And that's going to be good because I can have natural light then, especially in the summer when the sun shines through the window, because it really does. I know from last year the sun really shines through this window here. I picked this location to put my painting desk at for that reason. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I think the ropes will be the most difficult, because they're also on the big wooden beams as well, and they're on the big wooden beams, the big bone fence, the little bone fence, the little wooden fence. It's under skulls as well. It's just like, oh, they're everywhere. That's going to be very difficult to do, but I am going to need to do it before the wash. the wash is going to be a gorgeous stage. The culmination of all my hard work. I like putting the wash on and seeing it change. Yeah. This is a very, very messy stage. Time for some more tea. More tea, Vicar? Oh, yes, please. I should call this episode More Tea, Vicar. Never enough tea when I want it, and it always goes cold because I forget about it. And if I can render this video, even if I don't upload it to YouTube or schedule it yet, just get it rendered, ready for when the time comes. It's going to be a nice short week, the rest of this week, for work because, well, I had the day off. And Friday, I won't be working Friday because it's Good Friday. So that's good. Yeah. Oh, and also I've got Monday off as well, next Monday, because it's Bank Holiday Monday. Yay! Which will make the week after that, or the week after, slightly shorter as well. Yay! I suspect our meetings that I normally have on a Monday will be moved to the Tuesday, so I can't escape those. But hey ho. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't even mind the grooves you get on the 3D printing. You know, those little lines you get on some of them. It kind of lends itself quite well to this, actually. Well, one, it lends itself well to wood effect, I feel. But it's also lending itself quite well to the bone on these teeth or tusks or whatever the heck they are. Yeah, it lends itself quite well to that, I think. Oh, come on, come on. It'd be nice if I could make this section before I need to reassess my situation paint-wise. Yeah, so this isn't a very exciting thing I'm painting here for camera, but it's not about the camera, is it really? It's about the audio and what we're talking about. So what you can do, folks, is let me know what you're working on. I've read some good stuff. Recently I've seen, from the point of recording this, some people working on zombies and stuff, which is good. Do excuse me. I've got a bit of a... right, okay. Bit of a leak going on there. What time have we got here? 44 minutes. That's alright. Got my, what's it called? My dehumidifier. Oh, this paint's drying up. Sometimes the dehumidifier will leak if it's not dead level on the ground. And I've got bare feet teeth. So all of a sudden I felt this wet on my foot. I thought, right, okay. Sort that out when this video is done. Oh, can I make this last bit of bone here? Looking good. Doesn't need to be super neat because it's going to be having a wash on, there'll be blood splatter, there'll be all manner of things to tidy things up and blah blah blah, etc etc. Yeah, nice. Got another section done. That's good. That is good. Okay. More tea. Last of the tea before it gets too cold. Well, this is good. I've got like 3 panels to go, as it were. Okay, but I ran out of that lot of paint. That's fine. I'm just going to wash this brush off. Yeah. That's good. That is awesome. So I will be doing... I'll probably finish these tonight. That panels. Then I'll be digging out the Vicar flesh. So all these models on my bench that need sorting out. I got this one as well. The female fighter. I got awesome. Awesome. Pop that one there. What time have I got? 47. Well, I think I've done quite good there, actually. So, more tea, Vicar. Nearly done with the tea. Ooh, it's a bit of a shorter one, but hey, it's done. So let's zoom out now. So, thanks for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. Thank you. It's been lovely having you along, as always. And I'm nearly there on this the bone section. Now I've just got 3 sections to do a bone. Then that will be done, and then it's going to be the dreaded Vicar flesh for the rope, and I am dreading it. Well, that's what I'm thinking of using Vicar flesh, because ordinarily I would use an East Hampton bone or an off-white, but a Vicar flesh or a very light grey. But I think Vicar flesh, which is kind of like a light grey, isn't it? If I can find any to hand. I've got Screaming Skull, but I think that's probably going to be more for highlights. A Vicar flesh, there it is, going to be using. So yeah, that will be the next big section on this. It's going to take me... If I was doing it purely on the benches, it'd probably take me 3 sessions to do that. I reckon. At least 3 sessions, maybe 4. There is a lot of rope on this, and yeah. Well, that's going to be fun anyway. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. I'm out of tea. More tea Vicar is going to help me get some more tea. I'm probably not going to have another cup of tea, actually, but who knows what I'll be drinking next time. Could be coffee, could be tea, could be juice. I think I'm going to go for more juice in the summer when I'm doing the on the beaches. That'll be good. So yeah. Anyway, enough ramble. I'm trying to cut it down a bit. Thanks for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to all. Please like, share, subscribe, etc. And I'll see you on another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye bye.